My name's Anita Beck, and I am a content developer for the climate change project at the Science Museum. And so my job is to research everything that we might possibly put into that exhibition. So, for example, with us, we wrote an entire list of questions that we personally might want answered. So things like, why is it happening? How do we know it's happening? All of those kind of things. And then we just go from there. If there's characters who keep coming up in the research, we contact them and see if they want to be involved and what they're doing, those kind of things. When I was very young, when I was a kid, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. My sister wanted to be a vet, and I thought, oh, that sounded like a good idea, but I didn't really want to do that. I just kind of said I did. Then when I was in high school, I had a physics teacher who showed us a physics lecturer who showed lots of people demonstrations of science and stuff. And I thought that was amazing. It looked so much fun. He got to blow up stuff and make things move, and it was really interesting. And so from about high school on, I thought I wanted to be a physics lecturer, because that's what I thought physics lecturers did. And then as I went on, I decided I didn't like physics all that much, and I went on to study chemistry. And I also studied linguistics. And then as a means of not getting a real job, I stayed at university for a few more years and ended up doing a graduate diploma in science communication. And the reason I did that was because the science communication course that I did was all about demonstrating these physics and chemistry ideas, and it sort of sparked back when I was in high school, and I was like, finally I might actually get to do this stuff. That in turn then developed into museum-based projects, which then finally led me into exhibition work, which it's been an interesting path, and I've actually really enjoyed almost every minute of it. It's been really good. I've been really lucky, I think. I've been inspired by numerous people. My dad is very curious, which inspired curiosity in us. In fact, my father's a climate change scientist, and my brother is as well. I think I was also inspired by my physics teacher, but then also it's been a snowball effect. The more you do it and the more you see others get excited by it, the more you like doing it. And so this positive feedback means that you get a big kick out of doing it and you want to keep doing it. I've followed the path of least resistance, and I've been lucky in that I've actually enjoyed what I've done. The only point where I've had to make a conscious decision about my career was when I did the graduate diploma. That's been the biggest single decision. Having finished a chemistry degree, I thought I could be a chemist or a teacher. And so I was like, I don't really want to be either of those. Let's do the graduate diploma. And I've loved it, but I haven't made any major decisions from that point. Once I got the climate change job, I was ecstatic. Not only was I working on an exhibition, but this is the biggest gallery-based exhibition the Science Museum's ever proposed, and it's within the Science Museum. It's kind of the pinnacle of exhibition development work within Europe. It's very exciting. As for where I want to go next, I'm still interested in travelling and working overseas, potentially, and that will depend on the opportunities that come up here. So if that means being here for a few years and working my way up, I think that would be really good. And then eventually back to Australia, working for a big science centre or museum as the head of content. That's something that I'd really like to do. Any further up than the head of content and you start getting into strategy and you're not actually in the creative side of things as much. So I don't think I'd want to go any further than that, but we'll see. I might change my mind once I'm there.